All right, so the great news is that Inmendham is back on YouTube. I say that's great news because to most of us it is great news. The fact that he has some enemies on here who flagged his video and uh, did a lot of shady things. I don't think those people realize how boring YouTube really was without Inmendham on. Uh, I got on here every day, and I'm not talking about just because of drama. The drama videos are always fun, but he really does bring some interesting topics to the plate. And not that everybody, look, there's a lot of people on here that make good videos, but in the couple of weeks that he was suspended, it was just really, you know, uh, you could do with or without YouTube. I would like to say that I was following him on his other channels, and I also ended up getting an account on that. What was it, Live Leak or something like that? And let me tell you, YouTube might have its faults, but it's way better than any alternative I've seen out there. That Live Leak was really lame. I made an introduction video, and yeah, it was just really lame. So anyway, I just wanted to thank YouTube and for reinstating Emendham's account. I think it's only fair. I really don't like the whole suspension thing anyway. I think a lot of other people should probably have their accounts reinstated. YouTube really doesn't do a very good job. I mean, if they're going to suspend somebody, then or if they're going to have a way to suspend people, then they really should have an employee or someone who can, or more than a employee, employees who can see whether someone should actually be suspended or not, and not just rely on people flagging videos because they got offended. It really goes to show you that when people talk about democracy, we're in a democratic uh, republic. We have representatives. We vote for the representatives, and they are supposed to vote in their constituents' interest. A direct democracy, which is majority rules, everybody's vote goes towards a policy or laws or rules or whatever. We have a little bit of that goes on in a lot of some of the local elections, but a direct democracy would be horrible. And YouTube is a perfect example, a perfect experiment. Because if we had a direct democracy, majority, wouldn't necessarily be right, but the majority would rule. You could have your white only, black only bars and clubs, and as long as the majority, whoever was in power, the majority would vote, hey, we're going to have white only bars or white only bathrooms. Everybody voted that way, and it would be law. And I don't think that's right. But you know, so yeah, just that's a perfect. It was just a perfect experiment of why we should not ever have a direct democracy. Um, People abuse the power. It's a mob mentality. You get enough people who don't like what's being said, or doesn't like someone's opinion on a subject, or doesn't, the real thing, the thing that bothered me is that well, there are several things that bothered me about that whole suspension, and I'm just glad that YouTube did the right thing. I'm going to end it there because I'm just going in circles at this point. But I just wanted to say again, welcome back to Inmendham. Karina, I doubt she even knows who I am. I don't catch her and stick him. The times I've been on, she doesn't really show up, or maybe I just go to bed too early. But thank her, she did a great job making those videos and making mirror videos. And so yeah, so now YouTube is kicking again, and it's a lot more interesting when you have people with different opinions instead of just having the same old opinion. So I'll end it.